Hey, what is up YouTube? In today's video I will be putting all guns in C-Ops into 4 areas: buff, nerf, neither, and rework. Before I start, I will quickly explain what I mean by rework. Rework means lots of things need changing, either positive or negative. First up, we got XD45. This gun is crazy overpowered, it definitely needs a nerf. Next up, we got the August. This gun is really good, but expensive, so it's balanced. Super 90 is in a pretty good spot right now. They finally got it balanced. Some of you probably think that is overpowered, but remember, it's the same price as an AK-47. The TRG is in a terrible spot right now. It's way too expensive, so it definitely needs a buff. Next up, we have the AK-47. This gun is hard to decide. On one hand, this gun is really hard to control. And on the other hand, it can be OP when mastered. Yeah, I don't know where to put it. I'll just put it in neither for now. Next, we have P90. All SMG kinda suck and need a buff, so it's going into buff, along with MPX. The SA58 used to be really good, and I understand why C-Ops nerfed it, but they nerf it way too much. I never see it anymore. MP7 needs a buff, no explanation needed. GSR is a terrible gun and desperately needs a damage buff. FP6 is balanced, nothing is needed. The dual pistols need lots done to them. They should have a higher fire rate and should be way less accurate. It would make sense, to be honest. MP5 is actually pretty balanced, so it can go into neither. P250 is good, so it can go into neither. SG is in the same position as the August, neither a buff or nerf. The MR is in a good position, and I think everyone can agree when I say it's balanced. The M1887 is just a trashier version of FP6 and needs to be more powerful. The U ratio is also balanced, so let's move on. The M4 is a decent assault rifle, but the AK-47 just takes the spotlight, so M4 needs a tiny buff to get back on its feet. I made up my mind, AK-47 needs a nerf. The M14 needs a rework. It should one-tap chest and overall do more damage. But I also think it needs to cost an extra 100 or so. Vector is the best SMG, but still needs a buff. HK is balanced. Maybe it needs a few $100 of it, but I don't use it much anyways. SVD is 100 times better than M14, it one-tap chest. So balanced. Deagleath is good but not too good now. I still see it a fair bit, so it's also balanced. The SCAR needs a nerf, even though I don't use it. It's kinda like a saying like Nerf Miner from Clash Royale. XD. R15 is balanced. If you don't agree, I have something very important to say to you. I don't care. Oops, I forgot KSG. It needs a nerf.